What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at the new upgrade packs, and we're going to be basically going through how you grind them. Can it be possible? And obviously what is the best way, the efficient way, and just the way for your money basically. So we have obviously still got the 87 times 10. We've still got that for another 2 days, so that should be ending Tuesday. I believe that should be it, unless they give us one for the final remaining 3-4 days, as I believe footage ends on obviously Friday. I don't know what they're going to do, because obviously we did just get an R9 SBC that is just unreal. Obviously we've still got all of these icons, and you just need incredible amounts of squads, which I think is so rightly premium of icons. But if you've literally not given any fodder whatsoever, then how are you meant to complete it? Like a 92 rated SBC, to do it with no footage, no team of the seasons in packs, is very, very difficult. So unless they're kind of hoping that you get halfway through it, and even then you still need all of these. So there's got to be something that is coming, or something in general, because obviously it's going to be very, very difficult after all of the players are out of packs, all of the footers have stopped, all of these SBCs have stopped. I don't get how you're meant to complete it if not. And I know the game ends in a month, but you've always got to think they've only just brought it out. There's always something, because you can't just have 27 SBCs lined up ready in your club already. But anyway, that is besides the point. That's just kind of a little thinking, as we've got 5 days left or 4 days left of footies. What can we do then? So we've got the 82 player pick and the 82 times 88. So at the moment, in terms of what we've got right now, I would favor towards the 82 times 88. Mainly because what I'm going to be doing with that is whacking it into the 87 times 10. So my thinking behind this is, for instance, for the 82 times 88 or 82 88, you've got to have 9 gold players. So literally I'll be going into my club thinking, okay, commons, that's all I need. We'll go down to the bottom, we'll have a look what we've got. We have kind of purchased a couple already. I will just try and use none of the Mexican League, so I can do the other SBC. Here's Mexican League, so we should have, if I'm correct, is that 10? That's 9. So yeah, so we've got 9 players in there, and then you're thinking you only need 30 chem. Let's just get some bronzes in there. So we'll just go bronze. We'll go lowest just for efficiency. We'll look for 2 in the same league. Centre mid. Job is a good one. Obviously only 30 chem, so that is absolutely calm. Literally just whack you in here. We'll put these 2 centre mids together, because that should give us a base. We'll whack you in centre mid. We'll also put him down as left back and switch him across, or we'll switch you there. Job's a good one. So that is that done. So we go for this. To be honest, we've done 2 of these. No, I think 3 of these. We got an 87 team of the season. We got PK, just an 86 gold rare, and 85 Godden. Now we've got an 85 team of the season. Again, 10-11k, but it also helps because it counts towards the team of the season or inform requirement in the 87 times 10. So for instance, if I'm doing them, realistically I'm looking to pick up gold commons for around 450 to 500 coins each. Roughly 9 cards will cost you about 4.5k. The bronzes are pretty easy to do, so that is the kind of method for there. You want to be kind of mass bidding on gold players. It literally doesn't matter who, because you only need 30 chem, and you can predominantly get that chem from obviously using the bronzes in like the perfect link or strong link, and you've got half of the chem there. All you need then is a couple of players in the same position. That is absolutely calm. Then we go on to the 82 player pick. This one's a little bit more tricky. So you need a whole team of golds, obviously. You need 4 rares, but you also need 60 chem. So the 60 chem is going to be the one that kind of makes it a little bit more of a challenge. Again, not necessarily massively a challenge, but a challenge nonetheless. So the big thing as well is going to be getting them 4 rares. Obviously, I would suggest doing these. If you get the rares, then obviously this is a nice little way to do it. But I will kind of speak about a different method. So that should be enough there. So we will just put a couple of players on the bench just for chem reasons to see if we need them. Let's just double check as well. We haven't got no UCL commons or rares. Nope. So, and then I just need some rares, which I think we've got 3, so I'm going to have to go buy one. And then we just need to check if we've got any Libertadores. Just for the ease of the video, we've got actually 4, which is absolutely perfect. So Libertadores are going to be your best friend for this, because literally everybody is strong linked, because they're practically all Argentinian. So that is absolutely calm as anything. So if we whack you down there, we'll put you there, put the right back there. We'll put the right mid there. That should give us 50. And then go with you left mid. We'll go with you at the back. We'll change you to a striker. Move you along. And there we go. So this one is going to be more beneficial. We've done one of these so far. We got a 90 Mukiele. We got an 83. And we also got a... I don't know if it's not a Path to Glory. It's a Summer Star, I think it is. And we got Christiansen 93. Great fodder. I think the only time this gets annoying is if you get an 82 or an 85. I think between them ratings, it is a little bit annoying, because obviously you've put in a lot more. We get in this one an 83. And this is where it swings and roundabouts. We get a lot of 90s, we get a lot of 92s, which is perfect. But the fact that you've got to give up all of these players, so for instance, we've got to give up, what, 7 commons. So realistically, that's what, say 3.5k, 3.8k. And then if we look at the gold rares, we're looking for, I've not actually looked at the full price of these yet. We are looking, wow. Okay, so we are, oh god, that didn't look good. So we are looking roughly about 1.4. That actually isn't terrible. I thought if they were nearly 2k, then that is a bit. So you're looking at about 1.5. But again, you've got to have the chem. That is what's annoying about this one, is it you can't just literally go and buy 5 goalkeepers or anything like that. You've got to actually have the chem. So unless you've got rares that actually link, then it does become a little bit tricky at times if you don't have massive amount of coins. If you have an unreal amount of coins, go and just buy. Like literally just go and bid on everybody, because you can just keep bidding on people and link people as you go, and eventually you'll find a rhythm, and it'll just work like that. You can just go buy the commons at say 700 coins each and buy whatever gold rares you want, and you've got the chem. So it is a little bit easier in that sense if you have got the coins. But what my kind of concern is with this one is it is quite expensive if you don't have any coins. So I would suggest on a lower budget, I'd be looking at the 82 times 88, and then I'd be looking at this SBC here. So obviously the best thing about this one is you can keep re-rinsing. So that alongside the 82 times 88 is fantastic. The only thing you need is the commons. So the best thing for me with this is if you've got the commons, go, say if you've bidded on loads of commons. So for instance, I've looked at a few commons here, nothing too special. So I'd be looking, okay, we can get all of these in, and then we can go to the fodder side of stuff. Obviously, I think I do need some more fodder. But if we look at specials, so we've got Christiansen from the 82. I personally would like to keep him if possible, because obviously he's a higher rated. We can put him in something else. If you wanted to complete R9, you can go do that. If your sole purpose is to get high rated players, you want that 99 CR7, you want that 99 Messi, you want 99 Neymar, then obviously you re-rinse as much as possible. Personally, at the moment, what I'm trying to do is just grant as much fodder into the club as possible. So realistically, I won't be doing any of these until I get a duplicate. But as you can see, we've managed to get a whole 10 done. So we've got 10 necessarily team of the seasons special cards that we don't necessarily need. So I could just go ahead and whack loads of these in, and that's where the 82 times 88 is great to build the fodder. It's not necessarily one that's going to instantly change your club straight away, but if you keep going with it, you're gonna end up having quite a few decent amount of fodder in there for whatever SBCs come out in this final week. I'm assuming they're gonna give us quite a lot. I'm kind of hopefully banking on the fact that they give us a icon repeatable. That for me is just going to be the biggest send off going. We'll probably just rinse the whole club into it if possible, just because you want to just do it. So that's personally why I'm not doing any icons or anything like that at the moment, because I just prefer to go and absolute ham on obviously that final SBC, if they even give it us. They're not even confirmed leak. We've had it once so far, and that was for about 3 to 4 days, and it was still a little bit expensive, so it didn't go absolutely massive on that. And I don't think we had the 85 times 10 or the 87 times 10 at that point, so it is a bit of an interesting one to see if we can get it. Hopefully we do, because that would literally save me all this time of trying to craft them icons, because I just don't particularly want to be fair to it. They just are quite expensive, and I need to be doing content, so that is pretty much the sum of it. Let's just go ahead and whack this one together. Obviously I haven't got that link, which is always annoying, but there you go. That's as easy as it is. All of these players have been bidded on or bought, whatever, like 550, 500, 500. You will find some 400, a 77 for 400. Sometimes even if you get, like, I think I got an 80, you can go ahead and sell them. You literally can triple your coins almost there. 1.2k. Obviously the sole purpose of this one is to go ahead and whack back in, and I would suggest I'd say 77 and above I'd be keeping for that 87 times 10, just because you want the higher rateds. 75, 76s go straight back into this, and then you've kind of built in that not necessarily just then the fodder players, but then you build in also what can go with it, because if we get a high rated player, obviously then we get 84. Absolutely taking 84. Again, 4.5k, you've got an 8k player. I think with this one, it's very hard to lose, or at least hard to lose consistently. I don't see myself getting 5 82s in a row or 83s. There's always going to be fodder in them, and obviously the max is 88, which isn't great, but you can still get a lot of good team of the seasons out of it. So I think for me, I would say if you've got a low budget, I'd be looking at the 82 times 88. I think that's going to be great for building your club back up for fodder, and then for any SBCs that do come out in the remainder of this week, and we can kind of go from there. If you have got the lucrative coins, if you're looking to go big, 82 plus, sorry, is going to be your way to go. Mass bid on obviously the gold rares, and then you want to be hand picking, say, a Bundesliga or Liga NOS, something with a lot of commons in there. Go ahead and buy now, or bid. You can bid if you want. Buy now, absolutely loads of them, to get yourself that chemistry, and then obviously going from there. If you have got very little coins whatsoever, you're struggling to do either, I would suggest just going and doing the bronze to silver to gold. It's going to take a while, but that's really the only way that you're going to be doing it. I think you're going to have to look at your club, try and sell whatever you can. Look at the silvers that are obviously in league SBCs. Go ahead and sell them, as they can come in from anywhere from 500 to 5k if you have got them. Sell them off, and then just continue the grind that way. Other than that, I think they're probably the main two ways that you're going to get these two SBCs done. I would, like I say, low budget 82 to 88, high budget I'd look at the 82 player pick. I think the 82 player pick will pay out more in massive orders, but I think the 82 to 88 is going to be that consistent one that's not necessarily giving you the massive ratings, but will give you time and time again good fodder. And then obviously with either of them, if you've got any kind of lower rated players, 87 times 10 whilst it's there is a great SBC to hit them jackpot numbers. So hopefully you did enjoy the video. Let me know down below which one you're going to be grinding, or are you done with FIFA? Let me know down below. Like and subscribe on this one, and let's see you all for the next one. Peace.